Well, good evening, folks. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Sorry about the lighting. I've not got a backlight. I'm just using the house lights. It's very, very, very late. It's now 10 to 1. This is what I can only describe as an impromptu video. Very, very impromptu. The reason I say that is you'd be expecting me with this video, when you've seen the title, to be wearing a 2 shades of blue vest. I haven't got it on. This is an impromptu episode of The Vest versus the Rest. Tell you what happened, folks. I looked at the horse at Cheltenham earlier. Didn't look really closely, but looked. Because I'm in that leg 2 of the 3-leg, best of 3-leg tipping challenge with your man DG Sports. And I sent him my horses over earlier because I'm out early tomorrow morning with a bit of work, well, a lot of work. I think I'll be back for the first race, but I'm out bright and early. And I thought I'll send them to him now because he wants them at least half an hour before race 1. That's what I did. Then, after Early Indoors went to bed, I started looking at the race and I thought, I fancy a few tomorrow. I fancy a few, good style. And there's a couple of big handicaps there. I thought, I'm going to have a go. Then I thought, I'm going to have a go for the channel, which is what I've done, which is what I'm going to tell you now. I've got some horses for you. Have a see what you think. I'll give them to you in a minute and see what you think. Now, we're going 14 points on today. That's what we're looking at. And I've got a tip for some of you at the end. If the braver ones amongst you are the ones with a bit more tank. It might not be for some of you, so don't worry. Don't worry. That won't be on the channel. I'll tell you what I'm looking at doing. That's up to you whether you do it yourselves or not. Right. This is where we're at. I'll give you what I'm doing tomorrow. As I say, it's 14 points on. I'm going to have a little saver bet at the end to try to drag most of my 14 points back if they go down. Although with my little saver bet, that could go down as well. And all of a sudden, that 14 points is going to be about 30 odd points lost. So I don't want you doing that. But what some of you can do, some of you that don't fancy these horses tomorrow, can do me saver bet only. And you can put whatever you want on. Because I think I found a bet that'll almost certainly double your money. I know I've been proved wrong before. But I think I can almost certainly double your money. So, keep your eyes and ears open to the end of the message. For those that want to know what I'm doing in the tipping comp tomorrow against DG, no doubt he'll put them up on in his comment section. He might put them up in mine for me, his and mine, but he doesn't have to. I've not got time tonight. It's, as I say, it's nearly 1 o'clock now, and I'm out early tomorrow morning. I won't have time to put them up. But tomorrow, he's changed the rules ever so slightly. What he's going now, he's going 10 points a win, 5 points if you get a placed horse, and he's going with Sky Bet places. So in some races you've got 5 places, some race 6 and so on. So some races, one race 6 and so on and so forth. Non-runners now get no points. And if both our horses place, but aren't in the places, let's say in the last race I think Sky paying 6 places. If in the last race he comes 7th and I come 10th, he gets 5 points because he's beat me. Same as if in the last race I come last, but his horse falls, I've beaten him because I finished the course. I'll get 5 points, he'll get nothing. And he said, what we'll do, he said, we'll pick one horse each, and like playing your joker. For those that remember the old Stuart Hall thing, although we can't mention him anymore, you get double points, the old double bubble. Right, this is what I've gone for. In the 110, I've gone for Avarlo, that's the Irish horse, 145 Gunsight Ridge, 220 Double Powerful, 255 John Bon, and that's the joker, folks, that's the joker, because I think it wins or comes nowhere. 3:30 Great Fleet, more about that later, and 4 o'clock Jack Hyde. They're the ones that I've gone for. But what he said was he wants all the horses in half an hour before race 1 tomorrow. Well, he's got them because he's got mine tonight. Sent them 2 or 3 hours ago. But I've sent him a reserve in each race because with the ground worries and whatever else, there might be a few horses pulled out. And whereas before, in the leg 1, he was giving 5 points for a non-runner, you get nothing now for a non-runner. Plus, because there's a joker being played, if my joker horse, which is John Bon, is scratched, I've got a potential 20 points there down the pan. So what I've done is I've given him a reserve in each race. Sod's law will be I'll lose both of them in the race, but that can happen. And I've said, here's my reserves. If half an hour before the off, any of my originals are pulled out, put one of these in for it. In race 1, a Pie de Nom, that's the Skelton horse, that's favourite. Race 2, Lord Baddesley. Race 3, Leave of Absence. I'm really worried about that horse against mine. Race 4, Liberty Hunter. I think that's the only one that can challenge John Bon. You watch Lotus Hood go and win the race. But Liberty Hunter's the one that worries me. And I've took that as my banker. If John Bon's pulled, that will become my banker. In race 5, Heads Up. And in the last race, Shade of Winter. Cobden's up for Williams. Interesting booking there. Right, that's in me tipping comp. Horses I'm betting tomorrow. Right, I've done a small each way treble. All poor prices, but I don't want to miss out on any of them. First 2 horses only paying 2 places. Last horse paying 4 places. And again, more about it later. In the 220, horse number 2, Double Powerful. 2 places with both bookmakers. We're on with Sky, by the way. 365, 9 to 2. Sky were a crap price. I've took SP. 255, horse number 6, Liberty Hunter. 365 were 9 to 2. Sky was the same, so I've taken that. 2 places. 330, number 3, Great Fleet. 365 were 3 places. Sky are 4 places. 4. 6 to 1 with 365, also with Sky. I've took the 6 to 1. A point each way treble. I believe Double Powerful can win that race. The one that really worries me is Leave of Absence. You watch is it the Murphy horse go and win it? That's the other one in the betting. I think there's only 3 that'll fill the first 2 places. So I've got a 2 in 3 chance of filling the 2 places. I've got a 1 in 3 chance of winning it. In my eyes, I'll probably be proved wrong. Liberty Hunter, I think it's the only one that can challenge John Bon. But as I say, the Skelton horse probably will go and win it and prove me wrong. But I think it'll run in the first 2 places. And Great Fleet, I think, is a knocking bet for 4 places in a 10-horse race in the last but 1 race. 1 point each way, treble. Then we go in for my favourite cross doubles. We go in for the big 2 handicaps that are bookending the card. Race 1 and race 4. Again, we're on with Sky. Reason being is race 1 is 6 places. 365 are paying 5. Race 6, 5 places. Sky are paying the same. 365 are paying the same. But we're on with Sky because of the extra place in race 1. In race 1, I won't give you in race card order. I'll tell you why, because I'm going to explain the first horse. Race 1, I'm going for number 14, Apai de Nom. Apai de Nom, I think that's how it's pronounced, is the Skelton horse. It's at the top of the betting. It's 9 to 2. With Sky, it's a crap price, so I've taken SP. My reason behind this horse is my other 2 horses in that first race are both big outsiders. If I'd have put just the 2 in and they went unplaced, I've got nothing going on to those last 4 horses, so my bets are all down for the day. I think the Skelton horse can win it, but I'd be amazed if it's out the first 6. So even if it's only in the first 6, it's only like taking an even money shot onto 4 horses, but at least I've got something running. I think there's a chance the Skelton horse can win it. I'd rather one of the other 2 win it because they're big prices, but the Skelton horse can win it. My reasoning is if it wins at 9 to 2, I've got like 5.5 points going on to 4 horses in the last, and I'm playing 5 places in the last. And I think I've got a really good chance of winning the last, even though I'm not on a favourite. I've got a really good chance of winning the last, and I think I've got a good chance of at least 2 of them running into places. I really, really do. I might be proved wrong, but I think I've got 4 horses that I've got good chances of running into places. So I've got a Apai de Nom. I've taken SP in race 1. That's horse number 14. Horse number 1 in the same race, Callium. And Callium was 16 to 1 with 365, 14s with Sky. I've taken the 14s. In the same race, horse number 9, Avalo. Horse number 9, Avalo, 14 with 365, 16s with Sky. I've taken the 16s. So we're on Apai de Nom, SP, Avalo 16s, Callium 14s. And we're going on to, in the last race, I'll give you these in race card order. Firstly, horse number 2, Jack Hyde. Jack Hyde was 11 to 1 with 365. I've taken SP with Sky. It was 10s. I should have took the 10. Should have been happy enough with that. I made a mistake there, I think. But I've taken SP Jack Hyde, number 2. Number 5 in the same race, Frontier Prince. Frontier Prince is 9s with 365. It was about 6 to 1 with Sky, so I've definitely taken SP there. So that's number 5, Frontier Prince. Number 6, Shades of Winter. Shades of Winter is a Williams horse with Cobden on. He's riding more and more for Williams at the moment and riding them very well. I think he's also on Liberty Hunter. I think he's got a couple of good chances tomorrow for Williams. I like the look of it. 8 to 1 with 365. It was 6s with Sky. So again, I've taken SP. That's number 6, Shades of Winter. And finally, in the last race, number 11, Pure Gold. 11, Pure Gold. 16s with 365. 18s with Sky. I've taken the 18s with Sky. Right, what I've done, half a point each way, doubles on all of those horses. That's 12 doubles, that's 12 points. With a 1 point each way treble, that's 14 points. That's the bet. That's the bet, 14 points. What I'm looking at doing now, is I'm looking at going with Great Fleet with Sky to place first four. I might lose the win, but to place first four, it's 4 to 5. It's 4 to 5. So my idea is if I put 20 on, I'm going to nigh on double my money. I'm going to get 15 times my money. I'm about 35 back, 4 to 5. 16, 36 back. The clever ones will be able to work it out. I'm going to cover my 14 points. That's what I'm after doing. Yes, if it wins, I'm going to lose the win. I'm going to be gutted. But I'm happy with that to cover all the bets. That's what I'm looking at doing. I've not done it yet, but I'm looking at doing it. But that isn't on the channel. On the channel, it's 14 points. What I suggest some of you might look at doing is just going to Sky and betting Great Fleet each way. Say 5 points or 10 points each way. It's 6 to 1. I think it can win the race. At sixes, I think for a 10 each way, 10 points, say it's pounds, £10 each way, 92 back. That's a profit of 72. And if memory serves, I think for the 10 each way, I think it was 92 back. That don't give you a profit of 2. What is that? Oh no, all it does is it's only covering your 20 in it. No, that's not really any good. That's not really any good, is it? Is it? No, don't bother. But you could, couldn't you? I'll leave it with you. You're going to more than cover your money if it places second, third, and fourth. But you've got a chance of winning 72 quid. It might be worth it. I definitely think you can. I think it's worth looking at. Do you? Maybe it's not. I might look at it just to place. You could look at doing it each way. You could look at it place only at 4 to 5 if you can still get the 4 to 5. I think it's a good bet. I think it'll definitely be in the first 4. I think unless it falls, or I shouldn't have said that, I think it's definitely in the first 4. It's got what's looking like a good horse in Ireland to beat, and it's looking like it's got a good one of Nichols's to beat that run well in the bumper, in the champion bumper. But it's a good horse itself. I can't see it being out the first 4 unless it falls. I can't, honestly. And Skelton stable are on fire. I think it can win it. I think it can win that race tomorrow. I really do. I really do. I think it's got one of Cromwell's as well. I think if they all stand up, I think that first 4 in the betting are nailed on for first 4, I think. I really do. I can't see an outsider getting in there unless something falls. Let's hope it's not Great Fleet. Right, I'll love you and leave you. I'm going to go. It's been a lot longer than I thought. I'll let you know how the vest did tomorrow night, hopefully. If he did well, he'll definitely have the vest on. If he didn't, he'll be all sorrowful and tearful and whatever else. But then he'll get his chin up again and get you some for Saturday. We'll do well on Saturday. Well, we might not do well, but we'll try. We'll do our best. It's all you can do, isn't it? Go and do your best. 14 points on tomorrow for the channel. But as I say, I would either put the 14 points on or whatever you want to put on, or maybe look at putting none of them on tomorrow and just doing that each way single at the end of the day. Well, 5th race. Is it Great Fleet? I think it's Great Fleet. Is it Great Fleet? Where the bloody hell is it? Yes, Great Fleet. I think it's first 4. I think it's nailed on. Don't you? I think it's nailed on. I do, honestly.